In this ever changing world, adaptation is the key to survival. As humans, we undergo countless changes throughout our lifespans. Some are easier to adapt to, some not so easy. For me, one of the darkest times in my life was a case of broken heart. This may sound cliche, I know, but imagine having faith in someone who betrayed yours. Imagine being promised forever and always, only to realize later that it was a big fat lie. Giving your heart to someone who doesn't only break it in two, but shatter it to pieces. Making someone your everything, that after it all ends, you try to find yourself but see nothing. That was my story once upon a time, years ago. It was like being in a dark tunnel without knowing the exit. And in that tunnel, my books were there, giving me sight and strength with every page that I read. There were books that reminded me I wasn't alone in this. Books about women who finds themselves falling for the wrong man. Women who initially deny their sufferings and losing themselves by being in a toxic relationship. Who shed tears of blood when they finally let go of Mr. Wrong but get back on their feet and move on with their heads up. There were books that told me the end of something is only the beginning of something new, that hope exists. There were also books from my childhood and early teen years that made me smile and reminded me of those good old days, giving me hope of lots and lots of good days in the future. As Albus Dumbledore once said, happiness can be found, even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light. Over time, scars were formed where the pain used to be. I came into the light, believing that I was more than enough to make me happy. And maybe, just maybe, I'd find someone equally happy so that we could share our happiness together.